Hi everybody, it is Pixie. I am going to show you today how to make a map. I was going to do the whole terracotta thing by myself, and then I thought to myself, why am I not streaming it? Because it's something that if you're playing in a creative world, you'll probably want to use this. And if you have the access to play on your single player world like I am right here so you can see your snapshots, you want to be able to do things like change your weather, make sure that the time is the right thing, the whole thing, okay? And you're going to be able to see a good deal of everything. I'm really sorry that my frame is wonky because of how my settings are for my Mac. It is a dying Mac, so you're just going to have to deal with it. I know that if you've been watching like the Stardew Valley and the other ones that I've done, you know that I have parts that go outside of your border, and it's just the way that mine cuts out. So, I have taken from corner to corner on a map that I have created. And what I'm going to do now is something that I don't usually do, but I do know how to do, at least in theory. So, let's try this out, and let's see if we can fill this map. And first thing I'm going to do is time set 0700. There we go. So we've got nice early morning, okay? And I wanted to make sure that I didn't get in on that monument because at some point I want to do a stream of how to clear a monument and all the fun things that go along with the monument and that kind of thing. Because I know that there's a lot of people out there like me who don't actually play with monuments very much, and then when you do, you're like, oh no, what am I going to do? So I can walk you through that. Not a problem. Anyways, so here we go, and I am going to now do a fill command. I'm actually going to take my thing off. I don't need that now because I have this. And I have my corners. So what you do is you type fill, and then I've got 1345. 64 is where I want the ground level to be for me. It's actually above the water, so maybe if I put it at 66, you can see that better. And then 321. And then you just put in both sets of coordinates, and hopefully I didn't go over too much because it only allows you to do a map size one. For some reason they won't let you play with a larger one on just a vanilla. And for anybody who's curious about what a vanilla is versus anything else, a non-modded version of Minecraft like this is, even though I have a texture pack, it's not a mod. It's actually just a texture pack, so it changes how things look as far as the base play, but it doesn't change how anything moves. There's no special mechanics to it. It doesn't change the weather on me. I can have no clouds and stuff. That's one of the bonuses of this, is the fact that I'm not stuck with clouds, because it would lag my system too much. So vanilla is really, really good for people like me who have a horrible internet connection. But I can stream, so this is good. Okay, so I'm going to go on. So I'm going to put in my next set of coordinates, 72, and I'm going to do 66 and 447. Now, if you hit the M and then you hit the tab, if it does not spell the word Minecraft with a colon on there attached, you have done something incorrectly at the beginning. If it does let you do it like mine just did, I can silently cheer and yay, now I get to do anything. Do not put a space, okay? That's the big key here, is I'm going to light this up, so I'm going to put in C, lantern. You can just, if you know what it is that you're actually looking for, then you can put in like the first couple of letters and then hit tab. It might give you the wrong one, so you might have to be a little bit more precise, but I don't need to fill this thing. It's only one layer. It's only going to be one layer, so I don't have to worry about hollow filling or replacing air or anything like that. So all I'm going to do, it didn't say no, so I'm guessing that it's about to do this for me. Spin, spin, spin. And my beautiful little parrots are over at that one right there. I don't know what happened. No, it doesn't. doesn't want to do this now. No! Why will you not fill for me? There it is. There it is. Now it's finally filling. See, that's how long my lag is. It's crazy. But I did not get enough up here. So I've got a layer up at the top that is not correct. I didn't put enough in up here. So if I do this, oh, okay, now you can see underneath the water area. Okay, so I can fill this again and just make every number. I can do it another way as well, and it will, like, I could be more precise, but this way I know for a fact that I'm a dork and I need to add more this way, not just the other way. So yeah, it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but that was my own weather clear. I need to get these set so that the time duration of those is oh, well, let's try that. There we go. That's how many increments of seconds I think that's how it is. So we should be okay for a while. Unfortunately, the time set doesn't do the same thing, which drives me crazy. So now I have, yep, I filled it all in. So it's good to go now. So now what I'm going to do is, remember how if you were watching yesterday, I set it up so that I can have shift 1, shift 2, shift 1, shift 2. See? You can probably see it better this way. You can see how it looks black to gray. So let's start with the lighter ones, and I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to switch over there, and let's start with a basic rainbow pattern. This one is black, and it's right next to the red. Interesting, huh? Yeah, so the brown terracotta, actually, you know what? I'm going to go to, oops. There we go. I am going to actually fill the map properly and show you all the different things, but I wanted to show you how interesting all of this is. See, that one's a little bit too brown. Yeah, it's a little off the palette that I was working towards. Okay, so I'm going to skip back over and do the yellow. A bat takes off underneath the water. And now I've got some interesting ones with the blues, because I've got this one, I've got the white, which doesn't really have as much white as you would think that it would have for being a white one. Oops. And I got that one already. Cyan. And I realize that I keep zipping back and forth on directions, but This one is kind of neat because it's gray and it has cyan in it. So, oops. Figured this way you can actually see how they stack up next to each other. Oh no, I did the thing that I didn't want to do. Look at that. I totally messed up. I'm so sorry, but I have to do this. I have to fix it. Because I am like that. That's okay. I can put the white one after it. I can put it on the end like I was going to in the first place. Right? Right. That's okay. There we go. Okay, so now I have to switch back over there. So I get the purples. And I will, like I said before, I will show you the whole thing about how they all line up and stuff. I was going to do it off camera, but I decided to do this. Yeah, you can see that the magenta ones are going to be so much fun to use. I mean, every angle has a different direction for arrows. How could that not be awesome and perfect? So, now we get into the brown. And the brown is actually a really pretty one, considering the fact that it's kind of got this fun peachy color to go along with it. It blends really, really, really well. Okay, what colors have I missed so far? The light gray one I did put in there with the cyan. So, I'm missing the white and the pink. Nope, I just did the pink. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to put the dark gray one in. Oops. And the white one again that I'm putting in. And time, set, day. See? Okay, so there is your basic palette for them, and I will show you on the where is it now? I have to toss that one. Well, I wasn't going to actually toss it, but that's fine. I'm just so happy there are parrots now. So you can see that the colors do not change for them, but they're a lot more, like, other than the fact that they're vibrant, but you don't actually see the patterns of them. So apparently I need it written over here. Fill in the rest of the map. There we go. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is show you a little bit more up close how each one of these plays out. And let's go with the black one. Okay, so I'm going to do 4, okay, and then I'll show you what they all look like in groups of 4, so you can get the idea. Oh, no, that's not the way I want to do that one. So some of them have really interesting patterns when you connect them opposite ways. And then if you go, nope, that's the way I wanted that one to go. That one, oops, that one goes there, and that one goes there. So you have those 4 options, 2 of which are kind of meh, and 2 of them are pretty decent. So, did I move this down enough? Yes, I did. Okay, good. So, what I'm going to do is So that's all four of them together, which you wouldn't think is the actual pattern, but okay. There we go. So we've got those patterns as well. Hold on a second, I keep seeing my restream in behind, and it's making my head go crazy. Okay, so the red's alright. It doesn't have a whole lot to a funky pattern. These two aren't too bad though. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the list that I've got here. So, just to show you what they look like really quickly. You can start to see that there's actually a bit of a pattern for some of these that you wouldn't otherwise play with, I guess, right off the bat. So there's some that, I mean, obviously there's going to be others that when they're taller, they're going to look different as well. So you have to imagine that some of these are going to be, like, you can have walkways now with these, like, really cool, interesting insets and really fun parts. So, oops. There we go. That one's actually really pretty. I really, really like the brown terracotta. It is an extremely pretty one for me. And this one actually has 3 really neat patterns to it when oops. There we go. When you put them all together, you can actually see that there's some that are actually really cool all the way through, and then there's ones like the red one that are meh. And like I said before, you can see that they're not anything spectacular for the colors. They are just the color that they are supposed to be. So, okay, let's go on to the blue. Don't think I did that one the right way. No, I did do it the right way. Yes, I did. Go back. Sure. I know that there's so many different possible options to play around with, but nope, I did the same one again. That's the problem with having one that kind of looks like it's doing the right thing, and then it doesn't. Nope. There we go. So, the blue kind of looks like a fan, I guess. It would be kind of a neat idea if you could do that for a ceiling, because that would actually be really cool. Okay. This one looks really awesome when you get it to, oops, to do the right thing. Nope, nope, nope. Go on, there we go. So you can see that if I just take that pattern, oops, and then I move that over, you can actually see the difference. And then there's some really cool ideas that you can come up with. You can everybody saw me playing with yesterday. Which I think is really pretty, even like especially from a distance. It doesn't have that creeper look as much. And at first I was a little annoyed that my favorite one in here is getting the creeper treatment, but at the same time I think it works really, really well. Because not everybody is like me who needs to have, you know, I do know that there are quite a few players who absolutely love having the creepers around. So you can see that there's like some really cool patterns even with the creeper face in there. I'm trying to get that middle one. I'm trying to get the blue. Why are you not working like this? Okay. That. Is it the right way? I know that that's one of them. So that's why. Okay. So yeah, that's close to one of them as well. Okay, so moving on. This is my Doctor Who transporter pad. But there's also a really cool pinwheel that happens as well, so this one actually has really pretty designs all the way through. I will definitely be using the gray one a lot. Oops. Especially in my TARDIS. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I love it. Whole bunches of dots. See, so you can tell that the colors are, they're strong with this one. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to chuck that, and then I'm going to have to chuck it again. Why am I, oh no, I threw the wrong one. Where did I throw my map? Oh no, I threw my map, and it went the wrong way. Oh well. I will show you the completed map when I am done. I will just reset this on this one. There we go. Okay, so. And I realize that a lot of people have probably already played with this, but this gives you an idea of what you can actually do with the terracotta. Go play nice. There we go. So, if you put them all together, you get pretty daisies. I love it. They make me smile. See, so there's a couple that are really, really cool. I love this one so much. It's my favorite. This one is kind of like the mask in Crash Bandicoot, I think. I don't know. I never actually played the game. I watched people play the game, but I am horribly 3D impaired. Seriously, it is ridiculous how bad I am at a game. You go there, and you go there. So that one kind of ends up like a butterfly. That one's got really, I like the orange one a lot. It's very pretty, very, very pretty. I like them for the fact that they aren't gender specific. You know what I mean? Like the pink one is like this magenta one here is arrows, and they could have went very gender specific with it, and they didn't. And I think that that is fantastic. So, oops, I'm just gonna This first one is all the same direction. And you can tell, oops, that you can do some really, really interesting things with. I'm going to switch that so that they go in as well. And then if you point all of them in together, oops, there we go. So you get a triangle, like an arrow shape. You get a funky little 4-disc shape. You get kind of a interesting arrow, and then you get a diamond pattern in the middle. So there are some really cool things that you can do even with just the basic one. And then going to, this one to me looks like icicles, and I love the pattern. I absolutely love this pattern. Oh, somebody's squeaking over here. One of my parrot babies made it over to me. Look at my parrot babies. They come to see me. Hi, parrot babies. My babies love mama. Tweet, tweet, tweet. There we go. So you got some really, really fun choices with that one as well. And this one's really pretty. I love all of the options that this one comes with. Excuse me, I hiccuped. And hi, little pretty birdies. Did you come to see and play? There we go. Look at these. Aren't they cool? I can see a lot of people using the yellow ones a lot. I definitely can. Oops, I meant to do that so you could see. I'm having too much fun with this. Yeah, I think I just made the same one again because I just like this one so much. Oh, no, I didn't. I did the opposite. That's right. Oh, no, I did that one. Oh, my goodness. I am a mess. There you go. So, there are 3 unique patterns on that one alone. Hello, birdies. I can hear you. Nobody else can hear you, though. They tweet and tweet and tweet and they're Twitter-pated. Oops. This one kind of reminds me of a watermelon. Kind of. It's melon-esque. I will say that. And oops. Wow. They're making really cute noises. Do the snapshot so you can see them. See, all of the green has a really fun pattern. Even this, I love the connection on these. This one has like a fun pinwheel. I love this green one. The lime green one is just intensely awesome. Oh no, there's a zombie villager near me. How is there a zombie villager near me? I can hear him. Aww. That woke my cat up. Me, not the villager, by the way. Oops. Stupid. There we go. And nope. This one doesn't seem to have very many options. I'm trying to figure it out. that one again. Okay, so see, that doesn't make any sense. I guess this one doesn't have very many options. Well, that's just silly. Because it's pretty much identical all the way across, so looks like you're going to be getting the same idea pretty much. I mean, these two are almost identical to one another. You can tell that it's going the opposite way, like this one here. The pattern is going downwards and the pattern is going upwards on this one. So it is a little bit of a difference. I guess if you're wanting to go for a subtle change, that would definitely work to your advantage then. Not as fussed as I guess I could be with the pink, but then again, I'm not usually fussed with pink. This one, however, I love that you have 3 definite options. And again, funky pattern for the other one. So, go up here and send you this. I should take a snapshot of that, but there we go. There you go. And you can see that the white is very, very bright white. And the orange is very, very bright orange in here, which is fantastic. So that is going to be it. I'm just going to scroll over so you can see them again. So that's black, red, and the lime green. Is that the lime green? No, that one's just the regular green, sorry. That one's the dark green. Then the brown terracotta. Then the dark blue, or just regular blue. The purple, the cyan, the light gray, the white, the orange, the magenta, the light blue, yellow, lime green, pink, and dark gray. And that is your new color palette for the terracotta. So this now concludes your restream moment. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to everybody later. Have a great day. Stay geeky.